Hi, this is Uma Mahesh from CRM Ones. In this video, I'm going to explain how we can create a header in Power Apps. So most of the applications in the Power Apps when we are designing, so mostly you will have some header on the form. So it may be company logo or it may be like a what is a form you are designing or what is a like a page you are designing. So sometimes you may be having like a who is a current logged in username you want to show in a header. So in this video I'm mainly focusing on that how we can design a header for our Power App forms. So let me log into the my Power Apps. So once you log into your Power Apps environment and make sure you are working on the proper environment which you have it. So here I'm creating a new app. So I'm creating a new Canvas app. So here while we are creating a Canvas app, I'm taking the blank app. So blank app for the tablet, I'm just taking. So once you have your screen, so screen is loaded. So now here, so if you want to design your header, like this is your screen, right? So in the screen, so if you want to keep your header and your logo and whatever the header you want to design for the single form in the screen, so you can just go to the insert and to make it like a proper header, so you can go to the icons and you can select the rectangle. So just insert a rectangle, so and make it like a proper size. And you can copy paste one more rectangle and you can increase it. And to make it a better UI, so it depends. So like in the background, how you want to make it that. In my case, I'm just I don't want the back field color. So here you can come here and change the color to white color and give some border color. I'm taking as a black color, and the border for the rectangle you can give it as a 1. So same I'm doing for this my another rectangle. So the fill color is a blank and border color I'm giving a black and border I'm giving a 1. So if you give it like this, so if you see here, this is like a something is matching like that. So now this color is this is some like a two different boxes we kept it. Now we can insert our logo in our first box. For the size you wanted that image, you can insert it here, and that image, if you go to here, you can upload that image. So I'm just uploading that logo. So if you want to fill that box, we can fill it here, that box, and it is like something that size we need to readjust it. Yeah. So now, so here, so what are the form label? So that label, we can take a label and keep it in the box. For the text you want to give it, so like I'm just giving that application form, and increase the font color, like a font size. Still it is not visible, so we can make it a, so this is like a something like a form header. We can increase it, that size. And one more, if you want to show like a currently logged in user, that we can keep it here. So that text we can keep it a login as, or login, you can keep it. This text I'm putting like a 16. Add one more label to show that currently logged in user. So you can keep it here. So here in the text, we need to give the formula. So how we can take the current logged in user? We have the formula user dot, if you want to take it a full name, so we can take it like a full name. So that will display so who is the current logged in user, that will display same thing, that user. So now I'm just going to save this one. So like I'm giving that app name header app1, and if I click on save, and I go back and I preview this app. So it's like my application header is ready. So on my screen, so on the screen, whatever I need it, I can show it here. So this is for like a static header, something on your screen. You can design it like this for one screen. So sometime if you want the dynamic header, so how we can prepare that dynamic header, like if you have a 2-3 screens, so how we can prepare that dynamic header, and based upon the screen, this label, how we can get it dynamically. So let me explain that one also here. So to get dynamic header, so we need to use the components. So components is something like in the CRM, like in the Power Apps, it's like something kind of a reusable. So here click on a new component, and we can rename this component name as a header component. Header. And here, so I'm creating a new 2 custom properties for the header component. So One is like the text which I wanted to display dynamically, the text property, and input. This is a like an input type property, and data type is a text. Data type is text. I'm creating it. And another property, so we are creating for the color, and the property type is a input, and data type, so I'm changing to the data type is a color, and create it. So now here like a, so once it is have done that, so now you can insert a same rectangle, and that rectangle we can keep it as size. This time I'm taking a different header. So I want to change this color, this background color to light gray color, and I want to insert an icon. So like a, I want to insert a, see, I want to take it as a back, and one more icon I want to keep it as a nest. I want to keep it here. And I want to insert some label. Right. So here, this is a text. So for the text, so we want to take it dynamically, the text, we have to change it to the property, what we want to give it. Property is like which we created a custom property for the header dot text. So header dot text we are given, and color we want to change it as a different color. So which is we are passing it dynamically. So this is like a header dot color. So this is dynamic component, header component we have created now. So let me save first. So my header is header component save. So now let me go to the here, insert more screens. So I'm just inserting a screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, and let me go to the here in the screen 1, right? So in the screen one, I'm just going to delete this whatever we designed previously. Now I'm going to insert this header component. So this is a component under custom. We have header component which we designed it. So we can design it. So here this is a screen width size is like a 1300 and this is a 596 screen height and the width we want it. So in the header component you can change this height and width. So for now we have taken it, this header is for the mobile app, right? So we can just increase this, what is a height 13, right? So we can keep it this one as a size. Width is a 1300. So now let me go to the component. So this size I'm giving 1300 and let me go to the icon. This icon, let me put it to here. Okay, on the headers. So width, we need to keep it the same thing. So let me put it into here, right? Okay. So now if I go back to the screen, you can see the same, and the text we have to adjust it here. The components to go up. So this text, let me put it in the middle. Yes. So now this text font I'm increasing to 24, then it will be a little bit visible. So now I can go to the screens. So now you can see it came here now, right? So here, so let me design these things. Well, once we have done the design, so each button click, so to give me the, I will provide a formula for that. So like a, when we click on this, black button, right? So I just want to give this back function, right? So I'm just giving this back screen here. I want to go to the nest, navigate, navigate to so here that let me give it to the screen 2 for now. So to make it that uh, dynamically to move this next screen, so what we can do, we can add a one more property for the header. So we can add that one more property like a screen. So screen one, we can take it like a property. So I think there is one property it's already added. So this property we can change it to this screen, and name and description, and the type is a input, and data type is a screen. Once you can save and go to your control, here you have to give navigate dot header dot screen. So header dot screen is like a dynamically which we are passing. So now we can go to our screens now. So you can able to see, right? So this is our header. So to pass it dynamically, so we have to, so like I have currently I just created a one collection. That collection, let me explain it. So here this is a color, like this is a collection. So where I have an attribute in this collection name is a call screen, and ID and display name and the first name. I mean that's a name which I'm displaying. The screen name is like a first screen, and the screen name, the color is what color I want to keep it in the red, and second screen I want to keep it as a blue. Similarly, if I have like a third screen, right? So we can keep it as a comma. We can keep it as a ID number is a 3, and this is just like a header which we want to pass it like a header text is a dynamically, and it's like a thought screen. So here let me, I don't want the name, so I can directly pass it as a screen. So once you have prepared this collection like this, so this collection you need to define in the app on start. So once you define this app on start, this collection, now once you define the collection, go to the view and you can see the collections. So this collection is, so this call screen. So why this values is not displayed here? Because we haven't started the app yet. So once you started the app, it will come dynamically. So now let me go to the header one and give this label for the header. So what is, we have a header text. So now we can write a formula here, lookup, lookup, in the call screen, from this call screen. So you can write a lookup. So lookup, you can write a call screen. This is my collection, and where this screen equal to app.active screen, and that what's the display name in the collection we kept it. That name it will come to the header text, which is a dynamic property we created. And now you can copy this formula, right? So now you can copy this formula, and here we can make it to the color. So color property. So here you can paste it this one, and replace this one with the color. Right. So now for now, so what we can see, and the same formula we can keep it for screen 2 and insert the header. And here in the header we can put the color. Same formula we can keep it here, and in the text, right? So I need to keep it here. So here I have to keep it like a display name. This is the display name, right? So now we can save this app. We can run now once we publish it. So in the header, one more point. So we have created a custom property screen. So in the first screen, right, when you click on this next button, which screen you want to navigate. So there is a screen property here. So I define that next screen. So if you go to the second screen, when they define the next screen, what is the next screen for the screen 2? So it's a screen 3. So now if I go to here and save, right? So once we can publish it, we can go to your Power Apps and refresh it. So when I open this app, so this is my first screen. So in the first screen, what the text, I have kept it in my gallery. This text is came dynamically. And I click on the next screen. So when you click on this next, it will go to the second screen and the text is came is dynamically and the text color is got changed. When I click on the back, the first screen, this header text is coming as a dynamically. So like this, we can define the headers dynamically for our Power apps. This is one sample example. I took it. You can try a lot with components, which you can dynamically, you can bring these your headers with the different background images, background colors and different things. You can just, you need to create a custom component, custom properties, and with that we can do a lot of things in the different styles of the headers. This video I just give the brief idea how we can create a dynamic headers, dynamic content, right? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe my channel to get the latest updates. Thank you so much for watching this video again.